We were interested to find out whether or not React was helpful to relatives. We recruited 800 relatives across the UK into our study. We first measured their levels of distress, well-being and support. We then allocated half of the relatives to a group that received the full React Toolkit, including the resource directory, and half to a group that only received the resource directory. Allocation was random, so all relatives had a 50-50 chance of being in each group. The relatives in both groups then completed the measures again 3 and 6 months later, and we looked at whether there were any differences between the groups. Many relatives were keen to take part and to use this online toolkit. We found that levels of distress were very high at baseline and well-being and support were low. Although distress went down in relatives in both arms of the study, there was no difference between the two groups. Well-being improved in both groups, but again, there was no difference between the groups. The extent to which relatives felt supported also improved in both groups, and there was some evidence that those receiving the full React package felt more supported than those receiving the resource directory only. Interestingly, the amount that relatives used the website varied hugely, with some people hardly using it at all and others using it a lot. The key benefits that relatives told us about were the flexibility to access React anywhere and at any time of day, the videos, the interactive elements, including the forum, and the ability to send confidential messages to React supporters, and the fact that it was free. They also told us about some challenges to using React. Some relatives felt it had come too late for them, and they would have liked to have been offered React at the beginning of their caring journey. Others found that because it was online, it was easy to forget it was there. When things were going well, they didn't feel the need to use it. When things were not going well, they struggled to find the time and energy to go onto the website. These findings suggest that React offers a relatively inexpensive way to offer early information and support to relatives. However, to reduce distress and improve well-being, React would need to be part of a wider package of care that would also include other forms of support, such as face-to-face talking family therapies.